Hello, everybody. Today we're going to talk about who David Guetta is and why you should care. This is him pictured off my right shoulder here. And for those of you who are unfamiliar with David Guetta, he's one of the most globally successful music DJs right now. And one of his strengths is working with other artists in creating new songs and remixes. If you take a look at any of the credits on its songs, you'll find four or five or even more people credited with working on that song, including himself. Almost always included in this list is the person that is singing on the track. Uh, Guetta, not that I know of, I don't believe he sings, he produces, writes, arranges. Those who sing on this track, they're already successful artists in their own right, and together they extend their respective talents to even higher heights. This type of collaboration is a trademark of his, and he produces hits, lots of hits. He has tens of millions of audio sales, over 10 billion views on YouTube, and I've listed some of his more popular songs below so you can get a sample of it if you're not familiar with them. So, lesson number one is collaborate with the best people you can in your field. And don't be concerned about overshadowing because when you work together, you create something that's so much more impactful and impressive and useful to people when everybody's at the top of their game working together. Now, he's also been instrumental, like what I did there, instrumental music, in the success and the adoption of electronic dance music, or also called EDM. It's electronic based dance music, popular in clubs. His music has hooks that does two things. First, it gets people to listen to his music. And then secondly, his hits can easily be listened to repeatedly. He gets people to listen to his work and then they stay. From a communication perspective, this is gold. How many people listen to your presentations when you lead a meeting or direct people with that kind of attention? And how many of them want to hear you say it again? Now, this is rare in business, which means when you achieve that level of performance, you're going to excel as a leader and ignite your career path. Lesson two is create that hook for people to want to listen to you and stay there, and that people are going to want to hear you again. So, in case you're not familiar with him, if you're curious, at the bottom of the article form of this post are some links to his more popular songs on Spotify. Even if it's not your preferred style of music, listen to it from a communication perspective. Look up the song's writing credits. Listen to the arrangement of the song, the way it's produced, and think through or imagine the collaboration that took place for this song to be produced. Two of my favorites are Flames and When Love Takes Over, just to let you know in case you are looking for some direction on which ones to try out first. And I hope it gives you some perspective and maybe some inspiration. We can always learn something, and sometimes we just have to look where we're going to learn lessons that can really help us and help elevate our game so that we can also become communication rock stars.